So this was my issue I had. I have the older style Hart electric mower and stuff. So when I went to buy a new blade, I couldn't find the exact blade. I got an 18 inch. It was a little too small than what the original. So I got a 20 inch, and that's too big because it is a 20th width. After I measured it and I realized that, okay, this is a 19 inch. You come in the store, you're only gonna find an 18 inch. What I'm here to tell you, if they have um, which I call it dummy proof holes or whatever, where they have these two notches that are identical in all of them, or the ones that you can use. You can go buy a universal blade from somewhere else, like Lowe's. They have one. I got a picture right here. You could use that, or any other one that has those two notches. That'll work just fine with it. So that was the issue I was having. So I'm just here to clarify. You don't gotta cut it, because I've seen people online cutting their shit, and you ain't gotta do all that. You can use an 18 inch. It'll just be a little smaller, but you can use an 18 inch, which I currently have on mine. I have a 18 inch on mine. You can use that, no problem, okay? Or if you want, you can buy a universal one, as long as it has those two little holes in it, then they're fine to use. I just wanted to clarify that for you guys. Anywho, so as you can see, I don't know if this is the older style, but I was given this electric lawnmower, and so I wanted to change my blade, and this was the issue I was running into, because this blade was a 19 inch, right? The one that I took it off. The width is a little bit thicker as well too, but I found out it is that an 18 inch works just well, just as good. It's just a little smaller. So that's the only thing there. And what I was trying to show you guys, that as long as they have, I call these little dummy proof notches, you can use a universal one, right? So you see these little notches, that one that fits inside here. You can use those notches. So really quick, I want to take this off. I don't remember what size that bolt was. Ooh, so close. Real quick. Great. So in case you have to replace this, make sure you wear some gloves so you can hold around that blade, right? And this is how it comes off. Screw. Then you have that metal piece that holds in there, right? And your plastic piece. After that, then you have your blade. Now, if everything else, because sometimes that does happen, but sometimes this will come off, and then you have this piece also that comes off, right? So you just want to make sure you put it back on in the same order. That goes on first. This goes on next, okay? Just like so. Then, of course, your blade, which has those two notches, remember? That's why you can use any universal blade if it has those two notches. And that's a good example. See, it won't let you put on if you have it on the wrong way, right? So they do have arrows, which is telling you which way is the right way. So you want to look for those arrows, okay? And like I said, have it in them notches, you're just fine. Then next would be the plastic piece, right? Now it has these little grooves right here. You want to make sure that your blade is within these grooves, okay? Bam. See how that fits over there? Inside those grooves, that groove, it fits right over. Let me show you. It'll fit inside that, okay? That's what we're doing. All right. So boom, that fits inside those grooves, right? Boom. Then you have your plate, right? Now you see how it's shaped, right? You have that bolt that it goes on. You just want to make sure it goes over that. Over that, okay? Boom. Fits right in place. Everything's nice and in its right spot. So then after that, you want to snug it back up. Put your bolt back on. Reverse. Put our glove on. And that's how we'll tighten that up. All right. But this is the difference. This is that 19-inch. All right. And how much width you still have. And I'm going to put the right one on. This is the 18-inch. All right. Oops, see, had it on the wrong way. Got to turn it over. So make sure the arrows are facing out, okay? Now we're going to put that plastic tab back over it. Make sure that metal piece is centered on there. Boom, now look. You're just missing a little inch, which is probably a ½ an inch on both sides. And that's it. But the 18 works, man, for now. Just a little smaller. But it works until you get a new blade or buy a universal blade or get this one sharpened. All right. Tighten this bad boy up. All right, it ain't going nowhere. And boom. Also, once you're done, turn it on and check if you have any vibration. And that's what I'm worried about, because I've seen people cutting it. Man, don't fucking cut it. Just get an 18 or go get a universal one that you can get at Lowe's. Once you start it, let's make sure there's no vibration, and we should be good to go. Let's tip it over. Close this. Hit the start button. We have no weird vibration. And I also noted, because I had that smaller one, I was able to do my whole yard with just one battery. So I'm going to keep this other one, and I'm going to sharpen it up, and I'll be switching them out unless I go buy a universal one. So that's it, Bridges. Back with another video. Show you how to change your blade on your Hart mower, which I think this might be the older one, self-prepared brushless. So that is it in a nutshell. See y'all on the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace.